Okay, the PayPal thing is just basically you can talk to someone on eBay through live chat and just say to them, look, I'm not going to pay my bill unless you sort out my PayPal stuff. And then they just go through all your Blue Care Express.
Oh, decent.
There you go. Done. There's me explaining it.
Nice. How?
Great start. Yeah.
Is it? Are we live now?
Yeah, we're live.
Cool.
Oh, I need to be on gallery view.
Yeah, I better get up.
I need to mute this, don't I? Make sure you mute it. No.
One sec.
I just realised I got so confused because I didn't mute it. So you got the echo. Hey, first comment. Hey, Sean's got it. Get it, Sean.
It's always really weird watching it live as well for the comments. I don't like it. So delayed.
Hello. Wait for more people to get in. I didn't do a personal message to everyone today. I kind of forgot. I was going to copy and paste your message to like loads of people and just forgot. We'll see who pitches up.
Oh, the links already.
What do you think of the title, by the way? Dropshipping for beginners, Amazon to eBay, Amazon gift cards take your business to the next level.
I think it's very relevant.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Spike.
Right. Boom. Oh, Spike.
Oh, 5 watching. Yeah.
5 people watching that. Right. Hi, guys. Hope everyone's doing good. So I say guys again. I always say guys. I just can't not do it.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Ben Mead's disease.
It really is. Hang on, I better get rid of WhatsApp. Well, I think we should start how we did last time and just here's some breakthroughs that people have had. You know, tell us the good news. How have you guys been getting on? What's been the big highlight for you since the last live? So the last 2 weeks. Has it maybe you reached a certain figure that you're looking for? Maybe you did a certain amount of sales. Maybe you had a certain amount of profit. Maybe you're having a mini dropshipping war with your dad and you're winning. I don't know. Maybe it's not. You're winning.
Team Dave versus Skim.
Yeah. Skim. So let us know. Let us know, guys. Give us some highlights. Johnny, what's been a highlight for you?
Getting my account back, not being in a ban.
Oh, well, for the Vero.
Yeah, it's just fucking twice, right? 2 10-day, like with literally 3 days in between. If you see I'll put my sales chart for you guys to see. You see the sales like $2.5 grand a day, then just 500 quid, 200 quid, 100 quid. Then it goes back up to about $1.5 grand for about 3 days, or no, a grand and $1.5 grand, and then what? And then the very next day, 200 quid, and then 50 quid. But it was nice. It's nice to have it back. So I dropped my margins, and today I've had like pretty good sales. It's nice to see it come back with a bang. And other aspects have had a good week as well. I've done well with my trading, even though it's nothing to do with dropshipping. But that's been a breakthrough for me. I had an insane day today, Matt. Absolutely insane day.
Yeah, you have to tell me about it later. Sure.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, just ridiculous. I told Craig, but yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah. Let's go through a few of the comments. So Spike saying big highlight for him is he had bad sales, but then he dropped his margins and has had steady sales since. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Spike. Definitely, mate. Well done for that. Also, make sure you keep listing as well at the relevant times, spark those sales. Yeah, keep at it. That's really good to hear. That really positive. Sophie has realised she doesn't need to pay eBay fees for the first
Oh,
250
Sophie.
orders.
I mean, it's a great realization, but but that's good.
Oh,
That's
that's
good.
really good.
You know now, Sophie. You can you make more money. Rest assured, you're making more money. So with a featured store, was it first 250 orders or first? Wait a minute.
I don't believe she has a shop.
Oh, sorry, Sophie. That's awesome. Yeah, that's something I didn't know then. So I thought 250 listings. I'm getting mixed up. So Sophie, I apologize if you meant something else there. That's really good.
Yeah.
I want
Awesome.
that. I really want that. If I don't have to pay eBay fee, so no final value fee or something, or did you mean listings, Sophie? That'd be awesome.
We're about to find out. We're about to learn something new.
Yeah. Hey Ishmael, what's up?
Yeah. Come on, guys. There's got to be more positives than this. I know there's been, because I've been looking through the group. I know there's way more positives.
Yeah, that was pretty. That's Sean. That's a good point. I suppose I can say that to the whole group in case people didn't know. I like the fact that you can also use subscribe to purchase items that you have limits on. So sure, I don't know if you saw this, Matt, but Sean found that if you subscribe to something to buy an item, which is quite common, you can then subscribe, get the item, and then actually cancel the subscription. So it helps getting around those limitations. And then you also can get 5% off your purchase, which I didn't know till he just said that now.
It's a really smart move.
Because you can cancel your subscription, which I never thought of. I was like, I never tried it. So, Sean, good one. That's what it's all about, mate. Testing, trying new things, and then you find this stuff out and share it with others. That's awesome. That's what it's all about.
All growing together, for sure. Ishmael, 5 days, he's done this man consistently with 7% margin. Boom.
Well done.
That's £100 a day.
Ishmael, he's like 14.
Is he?
Yeah. Smashing it.
Well, okay, so he's looking to scale £100 a day. He's on 7% margins. How should I do that? Keep doing what you're doing. You're clearly doing something right.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's hard to give you advice on that, Ishmael, because you're on the right path anyway. We'll be here to help you as you have little things along the way. But yeah, like Matt said, keep doing what you're doing and keep scaling it and growing. Remember, you're in your first few months. I know we've said this before, but when me and Matt first started, we didn't expect much because it was such a slow start. We only got quicker because we got more accounts and got loads of velocity. But you guys are getting an account that survives the first few months, and you're growing it and then getting more and more sales, more and more profit. It's amazing that you're doing this well this early on. So Ishmael, well done.
Yeah. Yeah. And just make sure, Ishmael, you don't go over the holds. I know we mention them every time we talk about we come on a live, but just don't go over 5,000 your first month, 10,000 your second month, blah 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 blah, because then all your hard work goes down the drain, basically.
Yeah. So, right. Do you reckon we've got enough people in here to just start the normal? Should we just get going?
Yeah, definitely. Guys, if you've got any more pros or things you want to share with the group, definitely throw them in. We will read them out because it's always really nice to hear just how well you guys are doing.
Yeah. And Scott, I will add the VAT thing in to this. Actually, I've just added it in now. Point number 4. So we'll start chatting about our little agenda stuff, and then we'll have questions again from you guys. So the first one I wanted to talk about. So today is going to be. I'll give you a quick rundown. Today we are actually going to talk about, like the title suggests, taking your business to the next level, earning those extra profits, and introducing you guys to gift card. But we're going to talk about at the end because it is the juiciest part, and we want to get over the sort of updates we've had recently and the barriers and the things that we've had to overcome, and things that can be offered to you as solutions. So the first thing we talk about is the PayPal gel issue. I know we were talking about this in the group earlier, and I said I'll talk about it now. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up is a lot of you may know this, but if you're tracking is Blue Care Express. Now, in the past, if it was Blue Care Express or Aqualine, which was eSync's one, which I think is again now, you would just get your money released after like 5 days. So now what's happening is eBay are actually not seeing the Blue Care Express tracking as tracking like Royal Mail. So if it's Royal Mail or anything like that, or any of those big companies, it'll automatically go through after about 48 hours and it will get released. But if it's Blue Care Express, which sometimes that's all tracking, then what will happen is they no longer automatically tell PayPal that this money needs to be released. So you'll go into a full hold, which is horrendous, because me and Matt thought it was bad and you guys have got it worse. So well done for just sticking through all this. So there is a solution. Our friend, I don't know if Danny's watching, but he actually messaged me today. So this is why it's great timing. If you speak to eBay through the chat on ebay.ie, I know we've mentioned this before, that's eBay Ireland, and you can go on to the online chat every single time. You then just let them know that all your money is on hold in PayPal, which for him, it was true. All of it was on hold. He had like £3,000 on hold. And then he got it released by saying to them, look, how am I can't pay my bill if all my money is on hold. And they explained that to him, what I just said about how a Blue Care Express tracking isn't automatically updated. So if you tell them that you need that money to pay their bill and you're not going to pay it unless you can get the money released, and ask them to help you. It took him about 4 goes on the web chat, I think, but he did get through someone. Someone actually spent a day or most of the day actually releasing his, getting his tracking through. And he sent me a screenshot today and it's like everything but 200 quid. So like £2,800 in 24 hours was released. So that can work. So if you need a little guide about that, just come speak to us. I can get more details about exactly what he said, but I've given you the outline just now. It did work. So that is kind of a semi-solution. We can't give you the full one with the tracking. Unfortunately, that's just how it's going to be. So that's the PayPal jail stuff. That's the best way of getting it released.
Yeah.
The second thing me and Matt want to talk about, and I can let Matt sort of start this one off, and might as well do one each, is we want to talk to you guys about offering stealth accounts, because we know it's something that people are actually wanting, people are already buying in the group and they actually are interested in having one. So if you want to start that off, Matt, you can.
Yeah, of course. Well, obviously, guys, as you know, John and I run through stealth accounts as well. We didn't want to bring it into you guys before because we didn't want to confuse things. We just wanted you to get good at drop shipping. We feel like most of you are now. And this is obviously only going to help you guys, and it's going to help the group, and it's going to help grow the group. So stealth accounts, basically, we've got a very good contact of ours who creates these stealth accounts. We've got a stealth guide as well, one which we had to make ourselves, because when we were doing stealth to start with, there was no such thing as a stealth guide. Well, the ones that were just inaccurate. So yeah, no, we've got one ourselves as well. And what we're going to do is we're gonna pair the two together, just so that you guys can run on a stealth account smoothly, because they are, I want to say, it's very easy to make a silly mistake on them, and then you'll lose the account. So it's kind of like, it's no good having the account if you haven't got a guide. You've got to have the guide to go with the account, which is what we're teaming up with our buddy basically to do so.
Who's operating on Sell Freaks, by the way. So he's kind of like knows his stuff, and he's really trusted.
Oh yeah, he's been basically drop shipping with us for the past year, hasn't he? So yeah, no. So that's
one of my students actually. He was.
That's really, yeah, he was, yeah. That's really going to help you guys. For those who want to double down and get a few more accounts but don't want them to be linked, well, now we can do that. We're just ironing out the details with the guide and everything, and then we'll be ready to go. So in the coming days, really. So if anyone does want to double down and get a few more accounts and kind of increase their income, then reach out to either John or myself on WhatsApp, and we'll sort that out basically. But yeah, be ready in a few days. I would say we're not ready to do it right this second, but we'll be ready very soon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome. No, that I like having that contact as well, like, because he's really good at what he does. Like, the reason why we tell you about it is because we know he looks after things, and by the way, he guarantees the accounts, these stealth accounts. So if for any reason one went down because you've got to stay within limits, the guidelines that we show you. But if something happens to it and it's not your fault because you've stayed within those guidelines, then he just guarantees the account, and we know the guy personally. So that's why otherwise we wouldn't say this. We wouldn't back anything like that if we do it ourselves. I've got one, by the way. I've got one.
When it comes to stealth accounts as well, you can buy them from. We've bought them before, and they've turned out to be no good. And obviously, the people behind them are, I want to say, dodgy.
Yeah.
So the fact this is the only reason why we're working with this guy, because we know. Well, we know he's trusted for sure.
100%. The next thing we'll talk about quickly before we move on to the main subject is VAT. Just because Scott, you did mention it then, it's a very good point. Now, we, I suppose, made a bit of a boo-boo here. I did watch the guy on Freedom Network Formula, something like that. Network Freedom Formula. I don't know. Sarwar Udin, he mentioned about VAT a long time ago. But we kind of got in when we just listed, and we kind of forgot about that. And we were setting margins that were ridiculous, as high as 50% on cheap items. And because we listed so many items, we'd get some sales, and that's how we started. So I think we flew past the idea of adding VAT to our final value fee. So I apologize not for bringing this up before, or for like really recognizing it should have been added. So what we mean by that, Scott, is we put on an extra 2% on our final value fees. So if you're on non-API, it's better if you just do 2% on top of the figure that you've got there. So if you've got 10% in your global settings, put 2% on top, because that effectively is 20%. That's why, it's always 20% VAT on the final value fee. So if you've got an API store, or you're with someone else where it's very specific on each final value fee per category, then all you need to do is add 20% of whatever that figure is, or 2% to make it simple. I know a lot of people put 13% as a set figure, and that's purely because the highest is normally 11%. Add another 2%, you're covering yourself for everything. And you're going to be at least breaking even if your percentage was set to 0 on SellFreak. So Dave, thank you, by the way, for bringing that up. Dave actually caused all this. It was really funny because I spoke to a couple of big guys from SellFreaks, and Dave's name got mentioned back to me before I even sort of said who brought it up or anything. He's like, is this your friend? And sent me a screenshot of Dave's conversation. So yeah, thanks Dave for bringing that up.
That's
Is that pretty clear on VAT?
I have a feeling why we never did that, actually. Is it not because we're obviously over the VAT threshold anyway, and so knew that we were going to claim it back on the back end?
I mean, yeah, we kind of can play that game, can't we? We can say, it doesn't matter for us because
no, but is that why? I think that's why we didn't think of it.
Oh yeah, that's why we didn't think of it now. Yeah, no, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those, oops, sorry, look past that sort of thing. But because we very quickly went through the threshold, didn't we? And when we made the course, we didn't have that. So we're going to add it into the course as well to make sure people are covered.
Yeah, definitely. And you guys.
By the way, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Huge one, especially what we're going to lead into now is going to change all that for you anyway. And another reason why we sort of don't notice it. So the next thing we want to talk about, and Matt, you can start this one off.
Gift card.
Guys,
this was spoke about briefly earlier in the chat. What's going to help you get make extra profit on every single sale that you have. So your front end margins may be something like 7%, like someone mentioned earlier in the comments. But with gift cards, so we're basically, when you buy a gift card at a discounted rate, let's say you buy £100 worth of gift card, but for £95, that means you've got 5% gift card. So therefore, and that's basically what we're going to introduce you guys to, and we've already got it all sorted. We've been through, got a gift card supplier who we've been using for over a year. So we're talking to him to try and get you guys the absolute best percentage out of him, to be honest, and we're going to go from there. But yeah, so imagine having an extra, let's say, 5% profit on every single item that you sell. That's obviously going to be a massive difference, especially if your front end profit is 7%, then 5% back end profit is going to be massive.
Yeah, we get Sophie, we get 9% for you guys, so we're going to get you 9%. Now, when we first started, we got like 7, so it's just slowly increased. So we're hoping that'll go up and up. So you guys are going to get an extra 9% on top of your current margins.
Is that the figure we've gotten to now?
Huh?
Is that the figure we've gotten to? 9%.
Yeah, 9%. Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Awesome.
It's gone up since we first started to negotiate, so it's nice. But what we want, basically, guys, just to re-explain what kind of Matt was talking about and how it works. Remember, you already got your margins on top of what your purchase price is anyway. So this is literally a discount of buying your products. So you
like having trade discount.
Yeah,
it's like having trade discount for Amazon. That's basically what it's like.
It helps so much, guys. And Ite runs such a good ship. I'll just tell you like what he covers and everything. Yeah, it covers the final value fee. It'll cover that pretty much covers the final value fee. Good point there, Spike. But it'll cover you like your VAT problems and all that kind of stuff. So it covers all that. These are for UK, but you can do USA as well. So if you got any guys doing US, you can do US. Now, what he'll do is, a lot of you have received what are they called? Proxies. You guys have received proxies. He actually sorts out your proxies for you for all the Amazon accounts. He can sort out proxies for eBay accounts. This is all included in the service. There's no extra cost. Now, we've got Sean already on board with it. We wanted to trial it with someone, whoever came forward first, basically. And Sean just came forward and said, I want to try it, because I mentioned it to him. And it's been fairly smooth. I hope Sean can talk about that a little bit. How his experience so far. It's very early days, only like day 1 or day 2, but he's already got going within a couple of days. And what Sean's going to get now is not only this is included in just all, for example, he's getting the 9%, so he's spending £91 for £100 worth of gift card. So he's got that discount. And on top of that, he's getting Amazon accounts made for him if he wants them. The gift card gets loaded for him, and he'll get the proxies included. And he also gets the Prime paid for. So Prime is paid for by the supplier. So all these costs on the disposable card goes on there as well. So all these things are all covered in just buying the gift card. There's no extra service costs. So I just wanted to sort of make sure you guys knew the value you're going to get.
So, just also we use our gift card provider on Sellfreaks, obviously. So he can go straight into our Amazon accounts really easily. Sophie, you did ask me in the chat if it's only for software. Now, technically no, because it's just a gift card, but it might be a bit more manual on your behalf, as in he might have to send you the gift card codes, and then you'll have to put the gift cards yourself onto your Amazon accounts. So that I'm sure there's definitely a way to do it, but it's probably not going to be as smoothly done as if you're with Sellfreaks, but I guess that's the same with everything we do.
And it's just another reason why it works so well with Sellfreaks for us, because he just logs in, logs out through using the safe access. We give them a VA access. He jumps on, loads the accounts. Now, also on top of that, you'll get like a spreadsheet that will say all your account details, everything there you need if you ever need to access it yourself. And the spreadsheet will also contain information like not just your top up, if say for any reason an Amazon account gets shut down, which they do have done. I've had ones with just cards shut down, like normal debit cards. If it's got gift card on it, you won't get access to it. However, our provider, he just gives us those refunds. So refunds are included. So if it's a refund from an item that is from a closed account and can't be refunded as a gift return, then he'll just give you the money back. If there's a balance on the account, he gives you the money back. So you're covered from all those kind of aspects. So you're boosting your profit, and he's covering you with like everything with no extra cost.
So long story short, if an Amazon account gets shut down and you've got like £100 of gift card on that account, then don't worry, because he's going to refund you that £100. And what's even better as well, basically what Jono said, but if that Amazon account goes down, I just tell him that the Amazon account has gone down, and then I log in like 10 minutes later and it's replaced with a new one, and my refund is going to be loaded onto that new account. So it's so easy. And I think this is also when you guys sometimes speak about your Amazon problems that you guys have got. Jono and I are kind of just like none the wiser because it's already on its own conveyor belt, it's already on its own system and kind of automated for us.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about the years, Matt, that we've not years, the time that me and you have had to put in for going through all the heartache, mate. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you said all that, all the closures.
All the closures.
The Christmas period. What?
That was hectic.
But it's got a lot stronger now, a lot better. Oh, auto order does work, by the way. Yeah, so I just saw they said can use auto order gift cards. Yes, you can. Actually works better as well.
Oh, it does, yeah, so smoothly. Yeah, so I hope you guys are super psyched about that. I'm certainly super psyched because it's going to essentially double, 9% as well now. It's going to like double your profit margins, just straight up. Yeah. So.
Oh, look what Sean said, Matt. He said it's brilliant. Ordered 95% of all his orders through them. Worked it out and able to get lovely margins with products now. Give it a few weeks, I'll surely see the difference in profits. Thanks, Sean. I really appreciate that. Ite is great as well at helping out. See, I love that already. It's, you've only been there for a couple of days, but it's been good. I'm glad the experience has been good for you, Sean.
Ishmael said, "How about EasySync?" Yes, I mean technically same difference with if you're doing manual. You could do it a different way, like he just sends you the gift card codes and then you upload them. But I don't know, you'd have to work out with him the fine details of the account closures and all that stuff.
It depends on your size as well, I suppose, Matt, as well. You guys might be a size where you're happy to do the codes yourself. It's just that the way they have to load them, they find it easier to do it themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And they can find a system that's outside of the safe access of Sale Freaks. It's just it's a tiny bit more complex, and there may be some costs involved. But if you've got some kind of server or remote desktop that they can access, then you can just give them the details to access it, and they'll just go ahead and do that for you, and they'll put that on that Amazon account through that access. So there are other ways, Ishmael, but yeah, don't worry about it right now. But we'll find a way so you can get some extra money.
Also, just so you do know, Ishmael, but although I don't necessarily recommend it for any of you who are using EasySync do their own version of this. It's called FBE, Fulfilled by EasySync, and the principle is the same. You send them an amount of money, and then they give you basically some back-end profit. It's the exact same thing. They're doing the exact same thing, but they've tried to make it a bit more automated for you. However, speaking from personal experience with both Jono and I, it's not always the case. And it can be a right headache. Sometimes they lose your payments to them. Sometimes they don't. And they just decrease the percentage that you're getting without telling you. That really annoyed me. Because it started off giving you 10%, wasn't it? Or was it even higher at one point?
What was?
EasySync. They gave you like 10%.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So they gave when we saw 10%, we were like, wow, like it was lower than the average of 6% a long time ago. But when we saw 10, we thought this is better than like gift cards with Ite and stuff, like whoa. So we jumped on that, and then it said 15 with Bitcoin. So we tried out Bitcoin, did one transaction, then immediately changed to 10. Then immediately after that changed to like 7. Then now it's 5, and then now it's 3 now, is it? I don't know if it's back up again. But
I don't know. But when it went
remember, it changed without notice. So we were suddenly like on 7%.
No. So I remember messaging them, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, sorry, that's just the way it is now." I'm like, "What do you mean that's the way it is?"
Yeah, and we'd send money, and it wouldn't arrive for 2 days sometimes.
Ishmael as well. You're right. He said, "I've seen bad things about FBE." Yeah, I'm not surprised. And they don't give you money back if you stop. No, they definitely don't.
Which is what I've got. I've got 70 quid stuck in there. That's just gonna be gone.
Yeah. So yeah, no, definitely. That's why we're also sorting out the hookup for you guys with Ite, because he's just a reliable service. Like I said, we've been using for well over a year. So yeah. We haven't really wavered from them either, have we? We tried other people, other gift card providers, and just found them they're never as consistent, and there's always different problems with them. Whereas Ite's been really consistent.
Oh, he's good. He's got the best service. I do actually use one other provider for some other accounts, some non-APIs, and they're good, but the service isn't like Itae's. Itae just gives such good quality service. And in fact, the guy who I use sometimes for the other gift cards, and it's only because sometimes he can offer me more, is he actually used to work for Itae. And he is pretty good, so you can tell it's like Itae's work, but Itae goes that one step further. So yeah. I can completely agree.
So there you go, guys. That's like the big announcement. We are gonna have that all ironed out. It sounds like we're very close, actually. So once again, we're gonna sort that out for you guys, and we'll put more in the WhatsApp group for sure. If you're someone new and you're watching this and you want to get into dropshipping as well, definitely check out our YouTube videos. Guys, if you wouldn't mind liking this YouTube video as well, that'd be fantastic.
Boom. Matt got the like in there.
Yeah. And we want to basically what we want to do is we want to start growing the WhatsApp group now. We feel like you guys, there's 27 of us in there, and it's going really well. I feel. I'm sure you guys will all agree. And I think we should try and grow it. Let's try and grow it to 35. Let's try and get 10.
Yeah. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving the steady growth at the moment. I know that we'd probably get more, wouldn't we, if it was, if we I reckon, me and Matt believe, I definitely think maybe we should be getting more content out, like especially with Selfix related, which we will. I think because we've got like me and Matt, we probably should explain what we're doing in general as well. I suppose that would be a good one to do. But me and Matt have got like adding other strings to the bow type thing, and recently we've been like doubling down on those things. So we're spending so much time into them that I must admit I've let things go the wayside with. Sometimes in the group I'm not as active just recently, and then also YouTube a little bit. So I want to definitely get back on the horse because we're loving this sort of little community we brought up, and you guys are so active. Like I come back on the group and it's like 120 messages, and that's why I just go, have I missed anything? Like, have any answers I need to answer? Because there's so much. You guys are so active.
Yeah, it's really encouraging to see every time I go on it. I guess the reason why YouTube has slipped mostly is because of lockdown. Can't do the videos together in person because that always helps.
Yeah, that's so true.
So, but yeah, no. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. We're looking to definitely.
I miss you, Matthew. I miss you.
I know, right? We're gonna have to do a dropshipping meetup, like a barbecue and beer.
Oh yeah, who said that? Yeah, we definitely should do that. Was it Scott?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna cook on his polo because it gets so hot because he's ramped it up so much.
Yeah. Should we just quickly scan through, try and answer some questions? I think I saw some.
Were there a few up there? Were they?
I believe so.
How do we sign up? Do you find Amazon accounts that you make go down? Yes, Nick's Consulting, if that's one of the first questions. Oh, sorry, Scott, when will cashback come back? We don't know. We have to wait for Amazon to go back to normal and let Quidco know. So as soon as it's back on Quidco, they'll probably advertise it. It was kind of cool. It's just that gift card is way better. But adding cashback is nice. So if it comes back, we'll let you know. I know a lot of you might stay on debit cards as well, either for now or for as long as you want, because I know a lot of people are still successful with using debit cards and still getting their margins, and it's a nice top up with cashback. So we'll let you know about that one, Scott. But keep an eye out, mate, because if you go on Quidco and just type in Amazon in the search bar, it'll come up there. That'll be the first place it'll come up. Nick's Consulting. Find Amazon accounts you've made. Yes, I did have found that, but they are getting better. I've got a lot more stronger accounts now, and sometimes you can get, like for us, because we use gift card, it can go on hold for a bit, and then it can come off on hold. So you just like rest for a little while, and then the gift card comes back. Whereas before we sometimes got shut down. So having more does help because then fewer orders get blasted through them. But yeah. Spike, how do we sign up? You can answer that one, Matt.
Sign up to what?
Gift card, I suppose.
Yeah, probably. How do you sign up? Well, in a few days when we've got it all sorted out for you guys. Yeah. By the start of next week, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
we're gonna sort of get it all sorted. Ita's basically just got to prepare himself as well, because there's going to be 27 more people that he's got to get a gift card for every day. So as soon as he can do that, we'll be on the go.
Yeah, that's true. He'll be very happy, won't he? And he's looked after us, so he deserves it. But yeah, no, Spike, we're literally going to be putting you guys into a group with him, and he'll just start. He has a team, so the proper team around him. Then when he starts chatting to you, he'll have his own. You can either have one of us in there if you want one of us in there just to help, or you can have you always likely to put you in your own group with him and his team, and then that's it. You get going from there, Spike, and he'll answer all your questions. And then me and Matt will be here as well, because he appreciates our assistance as well, because we sometimes help with just explaining things, or if he's not available at the time, we'll explain it. So
yeah. I think we're almost up to date, are we not? Yeah. Guys, if we've missed a question, please let us know. Just retype it.
Ishmael, let's go. Hey guys, can you talk about managed accounts on SF? I can, Craig, and I gave it a little go, but I found they had too many problems. To be honest, I think they had too many issues on Sale Freaks, but they could have changed that now, so I don't want to slate them. I just found at the time it wasn't as efficient for me. And it basically, SF managed payments, how they work is they just have their own gift card provider, and they have their own Amazon accounts. Now I know that means you save money on the Amazon accounts, but the gift card's not as good as if you went with a supplier directly. So that gift card percentage dwarfs the cost of having extra slots for Amazon accounts on Sale Freaks. I know there's a little bit more work involved, but you can systemize the whole thing, and then you can get a VA involved in the future. Again, you guys can team up with that. I know that's another thing, but I'm just saying that generally you're better off going on your own. But Sale Freaks, the managed payments are a good backup. My thoughts were it was all right. It wasn't as efficient, and I had more errors on it than if I just did it myself with my own accounts. So that's just my thoughts on managed payments. I didn't try it for any longer than a few weeks, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't want to say any more on it, but I know there was a couple of people that went on it for a little while and have decided to not go on it just because of the teething problems they're having in the UK, because it's more established in the US.
Yeah, and also I think I remember you trying that out as well. You were basically a beta test, weren't you?
Yeah, so it's still early days.
Yeah. Is there a limit on gift cards? So Sophie, technically, how the gift card world technically works, if you like, is that we have gift card providers because they supply us with the guarantees and the backups and all the rest of it. But basically, they go and buy the gift card from online marketplaces, and their rate basically changes every single day. Their daily rate that they're getting the gift card for, which is why, but they give us a fixed rate, so we never have to worry about it. And that's another thing that I really appreciate Ito for as well, actually, because he even reached out to us when lockdown started, saying that he was really struggling to get a good rate for UK gift card, but he kept going anyway with us and giving us our full percentage. And I think he literally dropped it for about a week. But he gave us about 3-4 weeks notice before even dropping it. So I must have taken my hat off to him, because for 3-4 weeks he was practically breaking even. So
yeah,
fair play to him. But yeah, that's how it works. They're basically getting it on a different rate every single day. You can obviously bypass a gift provider and try to do it yourself. We've tried to do that ourselves before. But honestly, I think it's way too much headache for what it's worth. You're not guaranteed for anything either. I mean, they know the game. They know who to buy it from and who not to buy it from, whereas we obviously don't have a clue. So I do recommend
unless right, there's only one. I don't know. There's only one situation where I thought that's fair enough. I knew one person, so I spoke to her briefly. She managed to get directly from Amazon. She had a shop, so she was using her own gift card from a shop. She got 65% off. That's one exception. I'd be like, yeah, I'll do it for 65% off. I'll just use that. So she used like thousands of pounds worth. But what her mistake was, is she kept buying too much, and then Amazon just stopped selling it to her. They said, you seem to be selling a lot considering your little shop in Brighton.
I remember that. I remember you saying that.
but 65% they were giving. I was like, what? No wonder like supermarkets push it, and they've got loads. They've got a big. They notice how the aisle for Amazon one is like loads, and all the quick checkouts. They've got it all over everywhere. It's because they get such a good percentage, guys. That's why that Amazon ones are everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a limit on gift cards? No, not. There's not a limit on gift cards.
What's
We sort of do it by like a daily amount. So I will send like it's a chunk of money, and that will usually last me a day, maybe 2 days, depending on how quick or slow sales are. And then we just reload basically. But this is where we've got it systemized. Our VAs will tell us when we need to send money to Ite. Send money to Ite, we let Ite know that we've sent him the money and how much, and we say please load as soon as possible. And in the next hour or two, does depend on the time. So it usually loads sort of between 10 a.m. UK time to about 6 p.m. UK time. But yeah, he'll get it done in like a couple hours. So it's pretty efficient.
Just got a message from some guy called Alex saying he's watching our videos as we speak. So that's cool. So it looks like another person wants to join the group. Don't think we've got an Alex in there already. Woo! It's always nice to see.
Join the community.
Yeah. Okay, Tim. That's thanks, Tim, for letting us know that. I've never thought of that before. Maybe that is something. So orders and sale freaks getting missed because Sport told you that to check the sales shows on Sale Freaks before marking is dispatched on eBay. That's quite interesting. So maybe we should leave them a little bit longer. I don't know. But that's kind of hard because you get sales all day long. But interesting. That might be worth it. We by the way, everyone, and I suppose this is a good time to quickly address it, Matt. We got our VAs to do this, but we have spreadsheets that actually we put the orders on that aren't on Sale Freaks. And what our VAs do is they wait up to 48 hours. I know that sounds like a long time, but we put our delivery a little bit longer, like at least 3 days or 3 to 5 days, push to 1 day handling time. They mark them as dispatched after a day, like as normal or whenever they see them. And then if they don't show on Sale Freaks, they wait 24 to 48 hours, which depending on how long, but under 40 hours. And then they see if it turns up on Sale Freaks, because sometimes they do, and we've had some double order issues. So just by keeping a spreadsheet, you get all the details. You can refer to which Amazon account you've ordered it and all that. So if it doesn't come on Sale Freaks, you can still order it and you've got all the details there. Yes, you don't get tracking, but you do get to still order the item and your customer. You don't get these annoying refunds that Scott, I know you had to do as well. You have to start, right, I must have had it where you do cancelling orders or refunding like 3 times a day, and it is annoying because I was getting about 4 or 5 orders at one stage a day over all my accounts on non-API, but it was getting a bit frustrating. So creating a spreadsheet is a good idea, and waiting at least 24 hours before doing anything, because sometimes it does take a little bit longer to turn up because you don't want to double order, because then you're losing money.
Scott has asked, what happens if your Amazon account gets shut down while balance is loaded? Ito will refund you, Scott. So the gift card provider just refunds you the amount. So let's say you had £80 balance on an Amazon account and it got shut down. He just puts £80 gift card back onto another Amazon account.
Yeah. But if your name's Scott, he just gives you nothing. Tells you to fuck off.
Yeah, that's the topic. Yeah.
If you own a Polo that's souped up, then you got no chance.
Is there any way for debit cards?
Oh man, I've got 8% battery. I'm such a noob. So Matt, you answer some questions. I need to go get my charger.
Okay. Hardly, yeah, Tim. So Tim hardly used Sale Freaks managed accounts either. Tim, what's your experience with managed accounts? If you could let us know, that'd be great. Oh, on their managed accounts, they cancelled purchases without telling me, so I pulled out. That's from anonymous. So yeah, it's probably better to use gift card provider anyway rather than managed accounts. You do get superior gift card anyway. Like Jenna was saying previously, it does outweigh having the free accounts. So.
You scared them all away? Have they all left? Oh, they're all left. There was like, I suppose 100 watching before. I'm back. I can charge the Mac.
Okay.
Hey Matt.
So I'm just we're being asked. Sorry, I didn't catch your answer last week. I was asking if there's a way to change my old eBay account, which I got from 2011, for dropshipping, or if I need to set up. So you could use your old eBay account, but it all depends on your sale limits as your monetary limits. So check them first, see what they are. If they're really low, then I would recommend opening a new account. I mean, what John and I always went for was if the account's like 5,000 items, £5,000, that's probably good enough to start. But anything lower than that, I wouldn't start with it. I would create a new account and keep on going. By the way, you could create a new account in the exact same details and everything, and the monetary limit it's called the eBay lottery. It's always going to change. So don't worry about that. So yeah, check that first and then consider.
Until you fix the odds now.
Basically, yeah. How much do you put on per month, Tim? Oh, that's
where are we?
Right at the bottom.
Oh, how much? Where's how much? How much do you pump up per month, Tim? Oh, right. Okay, so Tim. Have a little chat.
My limits are 1,450. Is that items or monetary? Either way, that's well. I guess that could be okay if that's items.
Oh, eBay managed payments. Oh God, this again. I actually watched a video of Paul J. Lipsky talking about it when America did it last year. But I'll probably send him a message to see if he's American dropshipper on eBay. He's huge in America and stuff, and probably over here to be fair. And he was just showing a video about managed payments and what it looks like. But at the time he refused. So I know no one's taking that step at the moment, but I know people who have signed up. But if you sign up now, all that happens is you wait till July. So we don't have any views with experience about eBay managed payments. But I am doing, I'm putting the feelers out. I've found out people who are signing up to it with their accounts. And then I'm going to find out, and hopefully me and Matt will find out what it's like with a stealth account as well. Even if I have to test it and lose an account, I will test it. So that will happen. So we're gonna sort of let you know how things go as things go by, and as people get onto the managed payments, we're gonna let you know how it will affect you guys and how it will affect us at eBay dropshipping. So as soon as we know, we'll let you guys know, and we'll do a live about it as well because I know it's a big one. So I can't give you any more thoughts. I am a little bit scared of it because of the fact that we got accounts that aren't linked. Maybe it'll get them linked. I don't know how official the documents that I want to see. I don't know if it's a case of just adding a bank account, and I could just have a business bank account under a company name and then just have a limited company to cover that, and then that's a separate account to another account that I might have, or if they're just going to suddenly see that I'm the same person and then they end up linking them. So I hope that doesn't happen. They're my thoughts.
Yeah, we're taking that as it comes. Really, I'm doing the classic. Oh, think about it. That's future Matt problem.
Yeah. Oh, look, some sand.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I did put the comment, but yeah, those limits are brilliant. Like Sean said, they're brilliant limits to be starting out. Yeah, definitely join the group. Here's a message. We've got the details in every single description of all our videos, or all our latest videos anyway. So definitely get in the group.
Yeah. Cool keys, do it. We've seen you on here before as well, so appreciate you turning up to the live.
Yeah. Watch the free course as well. Get going.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And if you haven't hit like at anyone, please hit like now. Please. We're trying to get these videos out there to as many people as possible. And we want to get to 1,000 subs. 1,000 subs.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, Matt, we want to get to 1,000 subs. I don't know. I just want to hit a big target. I know 1,000 is the whole monetization thing, but it's also a big target for us. So put to 1,000 subs. That's the most important. And then once we're there, mate, we're just going to try and scale this and just share as much as we can with people and help everyone as much as possible. I know the group will be huge by then, the WhatsApp group, but that'd be awesome.
Oh, think of the amount of VAs that are going to get employed because of this. This is
awesome. VAs will get employed. We'll have moderators. We'll have half our guys just moderating it and stuff. I bet we'll have like a whole structure in place. We'll have proper meetups as well. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Some information there about eBay's managed payments.
This is cool because this was my theory, Matt, that I was telling you, and I think I was telling other guys as well. What I'm doing with my stealths, I'm turning them into limited companies and having their own business account.
Yeah.
Now I know I'm probably gonna have to put my name on there as well, but they are separate companies with separate address, separate IP. So having my personal name might be okay on there. So then they're gonna see, oh no, because it'll be the same business name. Yeah, this was my theory in the first place. So my business account will be in the business name, and obviously my eBay account will be in a business name. So if they link, I'm hoping this is what I thought as well, that it'll be okay. So that's really good to hear about if that's true, because that would be nice. We can work with that.
Yeah. Can get around that one.
Yeah, because like, what is it? It's like free for your first year for a business account, with say like Barclays or Monzo, Starling, Revolut. I think there's some other people as well. Tide. There's loads of different.
Loads out there.
Yeah, places you can get these, and they either cost you either free for your first year or £7 a month. I think Revolut goes up to £25, but that's if you need more limits. But they're not too high a cost. Free with Barclays for your first year, then £6 a month, and then you getting a company is £12, by the way, or you can get it done for you by the accountant for £50. I know that sounds like a lot, but that includes a £12 fee, and he literally does it for you like overnight, and it takes that stress away from you. But like the costs aren't that as high as you think to do that to a stealth account. If it's successful, it's well worth it. And you can have now a nice legit business now, where you don't have to worry about being stealth. It's just yours. And it's still separate and still not linked to your others.
That makes perfect sense. Right, guys. Well, before we summarize this video, let's just see if you guys got any more questions, any last questions that you want to ask us before.
Look at Danny. Evening all, are we jumping on such a busy guy, changing my bets? Is he mean changing his bets as in he's doing his little team casino thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Daddy's rolling the dice. He's made 1,700 quid from it. We'll have to tell the group. We'll tell the group. He's basically using welcome offers on loads of casinos and like literally playing them off each other and just withdrawing a load of money. And Danny's managed to do 1,700 quid, and he's on his second one with his wife, already on like 200 quid in like 3 days.
Listen, mate.
Danny's killing it.
I'm going to be calling you up tomorrow, Danny. Danny, what's this?
Danny, help me. Danny, how to make money? Bet. Buy, sell.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Danny, do it. Just pay Danny to do it for you, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Danny, just quickly, thank you for telling us about the PayPal jail stuff. We talked about at the start of this video. So if you want to have a look about your mention, just have a look.
Yeah, you got a shout out. Shout out to Danny.
Yeah, well done, Danny. And look, Danny, you got to like this video as well. Otherwise, I'll find you.
Yeah. Boo has asked, what is strategy on banning promoted listings? That's a really good question. So I think it does depend. When you're first starting out, you can definitely use promoted listings. What was it? The one we did, Jono, when we just did 1.1 on all of them?
Oh yeah, so it was a flat rate. So there's two strategies, to be honest. So it was either do a flat rate of 1.1%. The reason why we chose the 0.1 is because a lot of people have seen like Paul J. Lipsky's video about doing it at 1%, and a lot of people just do the minimum 1%. So if you just slightly higher, it just means you're going to not pay any more. Obviously, it's 0.1, it's tiny, and you're going to go above those people that set at 1%. And then the strategy number 2 is beating the trending rate, which can go anywhere from low as 2 to like 15%. So be wary of that. You might need to increase your margins or just accept. This is what I did. I accepted that I was going to lose money for a couple of days probably, but only on the sales that were sold through promoted listings. You've got to remember that. If anyone clicks on something else on your store while they've gone through promoted listings, it won't get charged, and all your normal sales are fine. So it's not too high, but you can run it for like 2 days. And that's where you go trending rate plus 0.1%. So again, you're just beating the trending rate slightly, but you will get lots of sales. So that's the 2 ways of doing it. And you mix that with listing. So with your listing strategy on the days that you list, when you're doing the boost or dropping your margins, whichever you're doing, mix it with some promoted listings, and you'll notice a nice natural boost to your sales. And just remember not to run it too long if you're going to do above trending rate.
Yeah, And yeah, so that's basically promoted listings described. However, we did find when you kind of get quite a big store, they can actually somehow have a bit of a negative effect on your store. And you'll know this because your impressions will just nosedive on when you're doing promoted listings. And that's when you want to stop doing promoted listings altogether.
Danny, well done for getting £52 up today. That's actually really good. Yeah, that's awesome. Easy money.
As well, with the 9% Amazon gift card thing, is there a way to margin this into the sale for each profit dashboard? Yes, there is. You just click on the profit tab.
Profit history.
Yeah, hang on, I'm just getting it up. Yeah, so you go onto dashboard, then you go to profit history. You click that, and then it will say to you there, basically you just put in the percentage that you gain, so 9%, and then it will add it to your dashboard for you, and come up with a separate section as well, which tells you how much cashback profit you've made. So it's really handy.
Yeah, it is really handy. No, so not to digress. I love how they're like, how do I get in contact with you and all this stuff? Team Casino, and it's just all this stuff. I love it how now they're all just like drop shipping. What's this other fast money?
Yeah.
So funny.
Danny, you're gonna have to open your own WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp group, yeah. Well, Danny's WhatsApp group. Danny's bets. We will look. I'll send the link in the group, everyone. So it's called Team Casino. You can just put it in Google now. You pay £1 for your first 10 days, and they provide you honestly with a step-by-step guide of just doing welcome offers at casinos, online casinos, and you can just your expected value is £1,000. So if you can smash it out in 10 days, great. After that, they charge you 15 quid. But I've got a cool little clever way of if you don't want to pay it again, the 15 quid, all you do is you sign up to a new account and just pay the £1 again. And I just use a disposable card, but you can just cancel the card or cancel the payment anyway. But anyway, regardless of that, I just wanted to explain that's what you can do. Your expected value is about £1,000. Danny made 1,701 account, so he smashed it, and it's easy money because you literally just deposit, welcome bonus, then just withdraw the money, that kind of stuff. And it is really simple. The guys that made it have made an awesome guide. It's fun. Yeah, it's like match betting. They're called Team Bet or something like that. What is it, Team Bet? I can't remember what it's called. They've got their own match betting side as well. So if you guys haven't got into match betting as well, they came from that. It's called Team Profit. So they do both. If you want to make money from both, you can smash it if you want. It's simple money.
Danny, I think Danny might have already gone, but what does he mean by I got all but £200 back?
I think maybe he's got nearly almost £200. I don't know.
Don't answer that one if you haven't already left. But anyway.
Unless he's talking about the time that Cellfreaks overcharged him, and he's like, I got all the money back that I've sort of effectively lost, and he's like, that's how happy he is. I don't know. Because only
he can tell us.
yeah, only he can tell us he's gone. And he whatchamacallit, because he went off sick, everyone off work, Danny did, and PayPal thing. Oh, PayPal jail. He's got all his money set by 200 quid. He got nearly £3,000.
Yeah, we spoke about that. Danny, we've already covered the whole thing for you.
Yeah, we did it all for you. I even said that, Danny, as well.
Yeah.
But nice, 2.6K.
Oh, well, there we go. Jono exaggerated. He said you had 3,000 on the whole.
Yeah. Well, when I say I've got 10 grand in the bank, oh no, when I've got 10 grand in the bank, I say I've got 100K in the bank. You know, that's how it works.
Yeah.
When I say I've got a Maserati, I've actually got a VW Passat.
Just put a Maserati badge over the VW. There we go. You're fine.
Man, that's what I paid for from AliExpress. It's taken a while. That's why you guys haven't seen the car in a while. I'm getting the badge to put on the car.
What is the best way to find hot selling items through Zik Analytics? I'll be completely honest. I think we answered this about 2 lives ago, but we don't really use Zik Analytics. What we actually did is we just got our VAs trained on Zik Analytics through a friend who was using Zik Analytics a lot. So we don't actually know much about it. We just kind of cut the work part out and just got our VAs to do it. So sorry, don't really know. But in terms of finding hot items, there's many other ways other than through Zik Analytics. EasySync actually have a really good tool, and other than that, we just use Salesforce as well to find the really hot items. That's what
we've got that video, and if you guys seen, obviously got the hot selling item video. That's the most watched one we've got. Then the next video is actually about using the Sell Freaks and eSync ways. I know some people don't like the Sell Freaks one all the time, locator tool, but it's still fairly accurate. It'll help you with not getting zero violations, and it'll still get some hot selling items. If you want it to be even more accurate, you just put in one of the filters, greater than 0%, look for items greater than 0%, and it normally will just take the drop shipped items from Amazon, because sometimes it will actually find items that are selling on eBay and then not quite the same on Amazon, or there's an actual seller of that item on eBay, so it's much cheaper. So if you want the guaranteed stuff is above 0%, the issue is there's just a lot less. But we do recommend the locator tool and the eSyncs tool. They are really good and very cost effective. Zik's more expensive, but I know it's very good. A lot of people use it to success. Trevor in the WhatsApp group, if you guys are in there, I know he's not on tonight, but speak to Trevor. I've asked him to do a video at some point. Hopefully he will. And then he can do something like just a little intro into Zik and how to use it. No profit? No.
Just also looking, what is accurate way to find profits in Sell Freaks? That's a very good question. It's a very hard question because I don't think there's an accurate way to find profits in any of this software shenanigans.
Oh God, Abu, yeah, that's a big question. No, do what Matt said before, to check your bank balance every month.
Yeah, it sounds really, really basic, but like basically all I do is I just make sure. So like the first of every month, I just check my bank balance. I take everything into account. So how much money I've got in gift cards, how much money is on hold in PayPal, and so long as and obviously however much money I've paid myself that month, just take that into account. And so long as it's above the figure that it currently is, then I'm happy. That's basically it, and then that's obviously how you can work out your profits as well. I still think that is the most effective way to work out your profits.
Yeah, I wish there was a more effective way for you guys as well. I wish Sell Freaks would price in their costs and not just the because they could price in the fixed costs very easily, and the shop fees that we pay. You could literally type it in and they could put it in. Then if they could then go one step further and just price in every time they charge you for an auto order or something, but it'd be kind of nice to sort of know near the end of the month where you're actually at. But unfortunately, Sell Freaks still aren't accurate enough. None of them are accurate enough. So I recommend just keeping an eye on your cash flow through your bank account. I know it's hard with PayPal with PayPal jail, but just keep an eye on it and just me and Matt have never been really highly. We don't look into the numbers too deeply. If we know it works, we just sort of scale it. I think that's what we're good at. Ha!
Yeah.
So, just read Craig's question. It made me laugh. It's like an inside joke that's just like, if I were going to explain this, it'd just be ridiculous. I'll just answer Spike's thing first. No, it won't be all profit, I don't think. Had money on hold. Yeah, Danny's just said it. GJ. It's actually a currency pair. My thoughts on GJ. Buy. That's what Craig would say. Buy GJ. I made some money on GJ today. I made better money on GU.
This is I'm just whoosh.
Yeah, no, this is just Forex talk, guys. By the way, this is my little side hustle that's become a bit of a serious hustle recently. That's hence why my focus has been almost split. I didn't expect it to come back into my life so powerfully, and also how, I don't know, me and Craig have had a good run on it at the moment. Even Craig's been doing it more. Craig's even improved his routine. He said, because I've been getting up early and stuff and exercising before I start, he's just been doing it. So Craig, I really appreciate the other day when you said that, I've helped you sort of just create a better routine. That's awesome. Because you've helped me as well for trading, by the way. So appreciate it.
Right, guys, if there's any last questions, because I'm getting pretty hungry, that would be getting Yeah, you know what? It's funny, crazy that you say that because Jono's been talking to me about it the past couple of days, and I've actually said to him I'm going to come and watch you guys for starting next week just to see what it's about. Yeah, so
Matt's gonna be my student.
yeah. You guys testing any dropship model like wholesale or any other suppliers apart from Amazon? Funny you should mention that, Abu. So whilst Jono's been doing wholesale, trading, I've been trying to look into doing wholesale and arbitrage, but Spike has been massively helping me out on that. So shout out to you there, Spike, for really helping me out. So really appreciate that, mate. And I would definitely recommend speaking to Spike if arbitrage on Amazon or eBay or wholesale is something that you're interested in. Spike really knows his stuff, and I'm really impressed because he's kind of just got on and smashed it in the space of a month, and he's kind of worked it all out himself. So it's really cool. But yeah, so to answer your question, yes, I am testing both arbitrage, which I'm hoping which will lead into wholesale.
Yeah, that's all on Amazon. So on eBay, well, I don't know if you're actually testing on eBay yet, but on eBay we've considered other things. I had a little mini chat with Scott yesterday, and talking about maybe using Costco, because you can use Costco through SaleFreaks now. The only issue, as such, you don't get automatic ordering, but if it works, you can then systemize it with VAs or at the start just grind. But it'll be interesting to do it. And by the way, everyone, SaleFreaks are now trialing. They're doing it in the US because no one came forward in the UK, and we couldn't on my account at the time, and that's because we were still going to think it was going to wholesale. But they're doing Amazon drop shipping through SaleFreaks now as well. They're actually developing their own system, and it was free for anyone who wants to beta test. You might still be free now for your first month, no fees. So it might be something people want to do. You know, you guys want to branch out but still use the software that you want to use, that you're using or you trust or whatever. Then it might be a good way to easily branch out, still have multiple income streams.
I was just read Spike's latest comment. If you're going to start wholesale, make sure you've got space for stock. I'm drowning in cardboard boxes. That is literally true.
That sounds like a song title.
Well, I was on a video call with him a couple of days ago, and he's literally got cardboard boxes as his bedside tables. So,
does he hide in them sometimes? Surprise his girlfriend.
Yeah, I've no idea.
Spike in a box.
Cool. Right, I think that's. Right. In terms of testing as well, dropshipping, what we did do a while back, we did start. We tested already. Wayfair. That's it. We did Wayfair, didn't we? Wayfair to eBay.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I forgot about that.
We did that quite successfully as well. But the reason why we sort of stopped doing it was because, once again, John and I do this every once in a while. We find that we've got ourselves way too split across too many things, and so we have to kind of cut our losses in certain things just to make sure that we
true
accelerate in other things. So, but we do recommend. We just read Spike's comment. She hates me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Spike. I'm not surprised.
But we do recommend also AutoDS. I must admit, are very good for other suppliers. And they're very easy to use.
Yeah, Spike, so, she's behind you.
So we do recommend trying out those as well. Right, I think that's it. I think we can wrap that up.
Yeah, record time, 68 minutes.
I know. I was going for 60. I'm not gonna lie.
Feels like a short one. We always go for half an hour. We over double it.
I've stopped going for half an hour. It's an hour at least now.
So we used to say, Matt, we used to say 15 minutes, didn't we? And then in videos, and then we take 45.
Yeah. We're too good at rambling, really.
Yeah, we're doing good at rambling. That's so true. No BS, guys. No BS.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry. That was an inside bomb. That was on Matt. No BS. No BS.
We'll talk about that in another video because we're going to be doing that soon with Benny.
Yeah. Outing, no BS.
What do you think of Hustle Got Real? I do not know what that
Don't
is.
know. I know that Becky girl, dropshipping Becky girl, used Hustle Got Real and it worked for her. I believe it's a system that works. I don't know if they've kept up to date with everyone now. I don't know if they're still quite manual. I know that the reason why we weren't using people like them is because they're just more manual, but we use more automated system. No BS dropshipping. Oh, damn you, Dave.
That guy. Yeah, that guy. Anyone who even thinks about doing anything that Mark Augustin says for no BS dropshipping, just run the other way.
No, Mark, not Marcus. Yeah, run the other way. It's not Marcus. Marcus is cool. He's our accountant.
Yeah, leave him out of this.
Yeah.
No,
Marcus is a wizard, by the way. I just want to just tell you all guys, like he sorted out my taxes this time around. I'm not going to say how much I paid, but I couldn't believe what he did for me. And there's a lot of things I didn't realize you could claim for and how you could claim it and all this stuff. And I just instantly like messaged Matt and messaged other people and went, "Oh my God, Marcus is amazing." So he really did sort me out. Like I was expecting to pay loads of tax, and he just went, "Here you go, John," and I went, "Really? Thank you."
Self-employed, it's supposed to be really hard to like buy your first time house and stuff as well, isn't it? And he's made that happen for me.
Oh yeah, you brought a really good point there, Matt. So anyone didn't catch what Matt just said then. He helped Matt get his first house by sorting out his wages and everything so he could show them to the mortgage broker. Like, I think it's amazing because we used to be told that you need 3 years of books and all this stuff. Now you still need books, but like the fact that he can increase the wages because you can pay yourself more because it's your company, and then you can just produce that and help you get a better mortgage. Amazing.
Yes, everyone in the comments is piling on as well. Marcus is a godsend. He's a legend. Yes, he really is.
Abu, quick money. Oh, it's not quick money, Abu. Honestly, I lost thousands upon thousands. Now I'm winning, but it's different. Long road. Long road.
If you're going to make good, consistent money with anything, it's definitely a long road.
Yeah, I mean, they even tell you brokers. It's like 76% of the people use our broker. They have to tell you this, lose money, and the overall percentage is higher. It's like 95%. So your ego and your money management skills will be, and you'll blow up your first account. But I'm just saying that's what's going to happen, and then you learn from there. But I'm happy to help people on a light level. I can guide you and tell you where to learn first before getting into the markets. That'll help you like tenfold. Like just like I'm helping Matt. He's going to read up some stuff.
I can't wait to start. Yeah, 95% chance of losing my money. Can't wait. Let's do it.
And I told you, Matt, didn't I? Like you said, you want to start on a first account like 100 quid. You want to start small. And I said you're going to lose that, by the way. But that's going to be minimizing risk by only risking 100 quid. Better than putting in a few grand.
DS Genie, that's Mark stuff?
That's Mark stuff. Avoid DS Genie. Mark will use your data and then sell your items, or he'll just sell your data or something, and he doesn't update his stuff that much. So,
it's just a dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. Okay, we're going to sign this one off now. Anybody using Quick Code? Danny's asked that a couple of times now. We will. No, not yet. Basically.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for John to catch up with it.
I'm just
code for a while because we had a theory that they part of the reasons why Amazon accounts got shut down so easily was through Quick Code, which is why I stopped using them. But I believe John started using them again.
Yeah, sure. I came up with the theory like, oh, they're causing closures, and then I was like, oh, I'll try them again, and then I did get some closures a little while later, but the jury's still out on it. It's strange because we still sometimes got closures even without them. So it's kind of a weird one. So yeah, Quidco, I do want to start them up again, but if they cause lots of closures, then I will stop using them because I want a smooth system. Even though my gift card's covered, I don't want to be sitting there like putting strain on Ite because he loses that money, and he's got to make sure he buys his gift card with that margin in place, and he could lower our percentage effectively if we have too many problems. So
plus it puts stress on VAs as well.
Yeah, exactly. Massive jobs for VAs and for yourself if you haven't got VAs if things happen. But Quidco is really a lovely side hustle if it works in conjunction, which it has done at times, and we're hoping it will again. And I'm going to be one of the first to test it, so I'll make sure I do. I always like to jump in, test things myself, so I can let you guys if it was a mistake or not. So
still paid for my trip to Barcelona last year. Quidco money did actually.
That is pretty good. It also, hey mate, it's also going to pay for our supercar experience.
Yes, it is. Yeah. See, we'll remember that as well, because I remember that. Well, obviously you're gonna remember a holiday anyway, but I really like. I'll never forget that holiday because it was like a free holiday. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So
And we're going to be like, yeah, that is cool. And then we'll be driving like, I don't know, Nissan GTRs, Ferraris, whatever, and then all for free.
yeah,
thank you,
just,
Puka.
just order the badges from AliExpress, and we'll get them on the cars in no time.
Get him on Scott's polo. Put a Ferrari badge on it.
Right, I think we can say goodbye now.
Yes. Take care, everyone. Please smash that like button. We thank you
Yeah.
for tuning in. Danny, thanks for stopping by. You didn't really leave in the end, did you?
Anybody new as well, please reach out to us. Get in the group. Let's get the dropshipping group growing.
Yeah. The phone number, I'll type it in the comments now. The phone number, or will in a minute, that to join the WhatsApp group. If any of you guys are watching this now, we're going to be rolling out the gift card very soon, so you will get on the gift card as well. And then if any of you just want to, if you need the information about Danny's stuff, the Team Casino, I'll just put in the link in the. I might put it in the description as well. And then with Forex as well, if you guys want to know more information, speak to me. You can speak to Craig as well, by the way, and we can just pass you some information to get you going. But I just thought I'd just let you know all that stuff. But yeah, we really appreciate you all tuning in.
This is still a dropshipping Q&A, by the way. Doesn't feel like it, does it? It's like all side hustle Q&A.
yeah. Should we just do that? Side hustle. That's a good idea. Laptop lifestyle side hustle Q&A. Just like throw it at us, guys, and we'll just come up with anything.
It's true.
I've got about 4 or 5 different income streams, all mainly from dropshipping, but like everything's coming from everywhere now, so might as well.
Right, cool. Right, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Abu, it's 9%. 9% Abu you'll get.
Yes. Cool. Yeah.
Cheers, Craig. You're welcome. Take care, Spikes. Bye, everyone. Right. I'll end it new. I'll put the phone number in as well. Don't want to make this any more awkward. God damn it.
I might just leave.
Yeah. Just everyone just watch me like just going, oh what? You know what? I'll just end the video and then I'll just put the phone number in. Right. See you, everyone. Really appreciate you all stopping by.
Thanks for coming.
Hit that like button and subscribe.
Do it now.
You're right. Well, John is still trying to end the call.